we are giving away a free Steam key to the story-based adventure game The Silent Age. In this addictive game, you assume the role of a regular, unsuspecting janitor who sees himself confronted with the daunting task to save all of mankind. Simply answer the question at the beginning of every video to be entered for the giveaway running until July 31st. You can enter as many times as you want by answering every new question in order to increase your chances. Let's get it. Hello, what's up? The question for today is gonna be, what card has the effect that every minion that you play each turn, first minion you play each turn, costs one less? Do you know it?
I do.
Okay, so don't tell them, because they need to figure it out themselves to win a free game. You gotta put some work to be rewarded. But we got a reward for you today, which is another video for the Budget series, and this time is a Rogue. So, we played Hunter and Mage and Priest before, but this time we're doing Rogue. So, Rogue is typically one of the more aggressive classes, like historically.
Yeah.
And this is what this deck is also intending to do. It's called a Tempo Rogue. It's a budget Tempo Rogue. And it's never really been a bad archetype. Like, throughout the history of Hearthstone, this has never been bad. And this still works to this day. Because it synergizes well with the Rogue's hero power of equipping a weapon. So this is very combo based. The keyword combo is Rogue specific. For example, look at the card SI7 Agent.
Yes.
It says combo, deal 2 damage. Combo means that you need to play another card before it on that specific turn. So say we can easily play like a backstab on an opposing minion because it costs 0, and then SI7 Agent him to deal 2 damage. So that's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
This is a very budget deck. If you begin to earn more dust, then the first cards you want to add to this would be the Vilespine Slayers, which is a very strong combo card. The Leroy Jenkins, just to finish stuff up. So that's kind of the most important ones to really get in there. Prince Keleseth is an option, but if you were to put it, you need to take out the 2-drops.
Yeah.
So Direwolf, Eviscerate, and the Sap would have to go. Let's get into a game. As always, we are going to show off what this deck can do on the ranked ladder at a high rank, so you're going to be convinced that it actually holds some merit to it, and we just might have a mirror on our hands.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be the odd Rogue. I feel it.
There's basically 2 rogues in the meta.
The odd and the miracle, right?
The odd and the miracle rogue. So let's keep the Firefly. It's Kingsbane. Okay.
All right.
Never mind. Stuff still happens. Like rank 5 out in the Wild West. Oh, never know. You never know. So Firefly 1-drops. Same philosophy as with the other aggro decks. Get a good start. So a 1-drop is always nice. Kingsbane, you need to outspeed it. The actual chart is good, but we're not playing it right now.
We're weaponing so that next turn the guy gets charged, right?
That's correct.
And then we're also hitting him because the durability of the weapon doesn't matter.
That is right.
But we want to deal as much damage as fast as possible.
Right. The Glacial Shard can actually be a really important one. We can use that. I think we'll keep it in the hand for a while.
Yeah,
we can use it in a more critical turn.
Once he upgrades his Kingsbane to be crazy.
Correct. So that's a potentially really strong one. It's definitely that, and probably Eviscerate his face too. Because against Kingsbane, you just go for the neck, for real. That's all you do against it. Also, JJ did the very important thing there: attack with the pirate before you attack with the weapon. Pro tip. Because if you attack with the weapon and it dies, he loses his charge.
Because it doesn't say like Battlecry gain charge or anything. Nope. It's like, while you have a weapon equipped, this has charge.
Don't be that guy who makes that mistake. So this is 18 already. Chain gangs seem kind of good. We could also freeze the Strider and then SI7 his face.
I mean, that would be the turn that also gives us more damage this turn and next turn.
Let's do it. We are trying to push, and he definitely doesn't have lifesteal on his weapon yet, so we're going for it, like I said.
So yeah, that's the point where we might have just wasted the Glacial Shard.
Mm-hmm. We have a second one.
But it allows us to deal more damage now, which potentially prevents us from getting into the situation where we would need it later.
Correct. So SI7 coming out for him as well? No, Doomerang, okay.
Wow.
It looked a lot like it was the SS7, but he's wasting his removal already because he's
afraid.
Yeah, he has to. He knows what we're doing. So he needs to. He's forced to. So there's another Glacial Shard. That's the other one.
Flame Elemental, Serenite Chain Gang.
Probably, yeah. Then we can think about either trading Or going face with the agent, but
I think going face.
Yeah, the philosophy's face. So
we have taunt right now. We're all about dealing damage.
He's at 13. We need to get there. So Kingsbane Rogue definitely also works with removal like Vanish.
I would like a Minstrel.
Yep, and Sap a lot. So there's a Vilespine Slayer.
That's what they do?
Yep, they slay. Even in Kingsbane, it's a viable card.
I mean, in general, it's a pretty good card.
It's a really good card. And there's your
Hey!
So first of all, hit the 1/2 into the 4/1.
Yeah, I guess I'm just.
We are not sapping his Vilespine.
I can just coin it
just
because
coin it,
I don't want to waste any of the other cards.
So we got a Wolf and a Cobalt Scalebane. Now, question is, the Wolf just dies.
The Wolf dies
unless we freeze the Glacial Shard. I think we do at this point. Because he's at 11 health, no lifesteal, no weapon buff.
Next turn, well,
Scalebane is really good.
Right now we have 5, 9, 10 damage with weapon and board.
Sprint.
That's really good for us because that's basically a dead turn for him.
He's looking for it. He's looking for a Vanish at this point.
Yeah, but what is he going to do?
He's going to backstab a guy.
Yeah, but he can't prep a Vanish because it still costs 3.
Yeah, that's correct. You can't do it this turn. He needs to find something very soon. So at this point, a Leroy, of course, would already be the nuts. Yeah, but I mean, we don't have it.
Scalebane
out there, and just
hit face with everything.
Go for the throat. And that's going to be tough to take out because there's 2 minions on board right now that threaten lethal, and he needs to get rid of. Well, he's going to sap if he has or Vanish.
Yeah, but...
And situations like this is why the Leroy Jenkins is so powerful, right?
Sap or Vanish would even be good for us with a Minstrel because then we can draw more minions.
There it goes with
There's a Legion Poison.
So that's important. That's really important.
Because now he can take out the Minstrel if he wants to.
He's gonna keep on drawing a little bit more? Okay. I don't think he's gonna hit the minion with the weapon though. Because that's still he's gonna hit that, okay.
And he's gonna go back to 3.
He's gonna go back to 3.
He can trade the Vilespine to kill one guy.
Mistakes were apparently made. I think he just miscalculated the health of the Scalebane.
Thank you.
See, even at that level, it still happens. He just miscalculated the health of the Scalebane. So if that wasn't a good showing, then I don't know what is, man. Tempo Rogue is putting in work. 2018, like it was in 2017 and 16, and probably when did Hearthstone come out? Like 2012.
Sounds about right.
Like back in the Fire's ringleader type of days, and still to this day. And I didn't even play back then. I'm just dropping knowledge that I've acquired.
And Kingsbane,
Raspberry Study.
Not as good as it used to be, but it's still not a bad deck.
Severe lack of Colette Oracles.
Yeah, but I mean,
which doesn't help against aggro though.
You saw how strategy kind of got going, but because we're aggressive, we just beat him anyways.
Exactly. So, goes to show that you need to be aware of the matchups. Specifically with budget decks, you don't have as much room for error because you don't have Leroy Jenkins or Belliard in this case. So you need to be knowing what you are facing. Kingsbane Rogue is slow. It dies to aggro, it beats control. Of course, luckily we're playing aggro, we're going for the face here, and then we commit to going for the face. We did a similar thing in the Hunter game. We had a very similar game, I believe, where we actually ended up winning, which is going for the face, like committing to do that, which is what Hunter does. Which is what it's all about.
The mid-range Hunter can do pretty much anything he wants.
And this Rogue, if you have the Rexar, yes. And this Rogue kind of does a lot of the same things. Now, we already showed cards like the Fungal Mancer, and I think also the Direwolf and the Druid. But they largely have the same effect here. Cobalt Scalebane, really good. And the Henchclan Thug is, believe it or not, it's a neutral, but it's basically only used in Rogue.
Yeah.
It's when you can weapon up on 2, Henchclan on 3, that's never a bad turn. So thank you for watching. That was a really good game. And a really good show of this video. So strong deck, as you can all see. We are going to probably play this a bit more upgraded of a version later after finishing the budget series.
Yes.
As we are going to with all the other ones. To kind of lead you through that journey of gaining more dust and building your collection up. But as for now, if you enjoyed it, leave a like on the video and please consider subscribing if you find this helpful. We'd highly appreciate it, and leave a comment telling us what you think and what ideas you have for us to cover in future videos. Thank you for watching, and JJ.
That's it?
That's it.